Yo, what up? I'm headed to the dispensary right now because it's almost 4:20, and I definitely want to pick up some goodies for that. And I just wanted to check in with y'all. I'm doing good. It's been a while, I know that, and it's just hard, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot harder to fucking post videos and go live and shit. You just got shit to do. Sometimes by the end of the day, it's like, damn, I don't even really feel like being on my computer anymore because all my work is based off the computer, and I just get sick of staring at screens, and I get sick of social media. Honestly, get sick of watching the news, hearing bad news. So I'm just trying to figure out, different ways to keep creating content and still be original because it's just everything is so oversaturated right now, and it's just hard to really find out, what people want to watch without, and at the same time, maintaining your self integrity in terms of the things that you want to put out into the world for other people to see. So just been going back and forth with that. I know I look pretty tired, which I am pretty tired. I went out on Wednesday, and was it Wednesday? No, it was Tuesday. And I imbibed a little too much, and in my old age, it takes me a few more days to recover, but I'm recovering slowly but surely. And yeah, let's see, the last time I streamed, it was during the presidential debate, and that was a complete horror and a joke. I'm gonna switch the camera off of me because yeah, it was a complete joke, and Joe Biden and Donald Trump were basically just, yelling at each other the entire time. So that was fun, and pretty much, I don't think, it changed anything in terms of the election, in terms of, changing swing voters' minds or, the total outcome of the election. And shortly thereafter, a couple days later, I think Trump ended up getting fucking COVID and fucking infecting the entire White House. So that was kind of a W for us. But unfortunately, he did get better really quickly. So now he's spreading the lies that, COVID's not a big deal. So hopefully his supporters don't take him too serious when it comes to that, even though they probably will because they already thought it was fake. So, but yeah, I can see this COVID shit going even longer now because of that. And I'm just exhausted. I'm tired of fucking this COVID shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's not that I want things to go back to normal. It's just that I'm just disappointed that we didn't handle the situation better, the way I know we could have. And just the lack of dealing with it is just making it last even longer. And yeah, I mean, without a stimulus check, I don't know how some people are going to survive. I don't know what people's plan is. I mean, I'm going to be all right, but I just, I feel bad for anyone who, lost their job and didn't have a fucking savings and didn't have anything else, to fall back on. And, sometimes unemployment isn't coming through for people. So that's rough. Whole thing's just rough. So I'm just ready for it to be over because we've got other things that we need to deal with, and those things are kind of getting put on the back burner until we can figure out what to do about this COVID thing. So that's where I'm at with that. In terms of Trump having COVID, it is what it is. I mean, either he had it and he had a mild form of it and he's better now, or he didn't have it and he faked it the whole time for publicity stunt. Or he still has it and it's really bad and he's just downplaying how bad he has it. So I tend to lean towards the first thing. He just had a small, like low, what's it called, symptom case or whatever. That's probably what it was. But my hope is that he's just downplaying his symptoms and he's gonna die soon, right? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I do hope he dies, honestly. But apparently something came out today that Mike Pence might have it, but then somebody deleted the tweet, so we'll see about that. And I'm on a busy street now, so it's kind of loud, but sorry about that. I'll try and get it to where it's quieter. That was close. I almost walked out in front of a turning car, so that was bad. Yeah, so the vice presidential debate was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And that shit was trash. I didn't even want to stream that because I knew that was going to be like just boring and stupid, and it was. The most exciting part of the night was when the fly landed on Pence's head, which that was pretty funny. I mean, I think Kamala Harris, like, all around, there was a couple moments she really got him, like, zinged up. But other than that, they really didn't say too much. Besides, it was really stupid how Kamala Harris kept, saying that, oh, we're not gonna end fracking because most people want an end to fracking in this country. I mean, I think most people generally accept the idea that, fracking's very, very bad, and that we shouldn't be using fracking to, like, get our oil, and we shouldn't even be using oil for energy as much as we used to, because there's so many other renewable sources of energy that we can use that are so much better for the environment. But as we all know, Trump and his team are in the back pockets of the oil industry, so there's that, of course. No surprise why they wouldn't want to start getting rid of fossil fuels and things like that. I'm gonna put my mask on while this guy passes me up. I don't know if you can hear me with my mask on or not, but basically, yeah, he said he's not gonna, they both said they're not gonna end fracking, which is really, really stupid, especially for the Democratic Party to go ahead and do that. What else did they say? They barely touched on anything with race, but obviously Kamala Harris had the more convincing, speech on that one. Just simply for being the fact that she's a black woman. And pretty much Mike Pence wouldn't come out and say that he would end abortions with the new lady in the Supreme Court in Indiana, but we all know where he stands on that. And the whole thing was just, we all know where all these candidates stand. And so the questions that the moderator was asking them were stupid, because if they didn't answer the question, or if they did answer the question, they pretty much danced around it, and it didn't really make sense, or it was something that we already knew that they were gonna say. So, and then the last question with the fucking student question was the dumbest question I've ever heard in my life. I don't want to say a student's question is dumb, but it was pretty dumb. But obviously they were just trying to throw that in there to kind of wrap things up and just give them an easy question there at the end, which they shouldn't have easy questions. So, also, I think the debates have been way too short. An hour and a half really isn't enough. I don't know if there's going to be another VP debate or not, but I hope so, because that really wasn't enough time. So, seems like they didn't want to have the next presidential debate in person, so They were like, let's do it over Zoom. And Trump was like, hell no, he ain't doing it over Zoom. So I don't even know. We might not even hear from either two presidential candidates until after, until the election. So it is what it is. I already know what I'm doing in terms of voting. And hopefully all y'all know what y'all are doing in terms of voting. But just make sure you're voting early. I'm gonna head in early probably. Get my ballot probably tomorrow. And just go ahead and submit that motherfucker, because they be out here trying to play games, especially with black people's votes. So definitely gonna get that done. Let's see. About to head into the dispo, so I'm gonna wrap this up now. But it was great talking to y'all, and I'll be streaming soon, probably this weekend. I'll let y'all know. Something's going on, I'll definitely be streaming. If nothing's going on, I'll probably stream. But it's just about what the fuck am I gonna be streaming about? Anyways, let me know how y'all are doing. And yeah, check in. All right, peace.